All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakha Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. As you can see in the title of this video, says I don't get paid to do this, in quotations. All right, because that's what it's gonna ultimately turn to. This right here, okay, is ultimately gonna turn to the point where people are gonna stop working for free, because right now you still have workers who, still go to work because they have the hopes, all right, that, at some point they're going to get compensated for the work that they didn't get paid for and for the work that they're still doing and not getting paid for. But, with depending on the length of the shutdown, and the closer or the longer it lasts, okay, the more and more people realize that, that's it's not looking like a bright thing, because now you have is going to get to the point where it's affecting people's food stamps, it's affecting people's tax returns and all of that. Okay, so now if let's say they were to open the government again, all right, now they have to now find money from somewhere. Okay, because remember they have to find a bill to pass, all right, to fund to get the government open again. And on top of that, they have to find the money to compensate the workers, the money to fix all the damage that they had done. Okay, which that's a lot of money with the U.S. already in debt. Okay, so with all that happening, people are gonna get tired of waiting, and they're just gonna be like, "Low, there's no use in me working here anymore. Whether it's at an airport, all right, or wherever it may be. Okay, and guess what? What happens when people who work at an airport decide to go on strike or stop working there anymore because there's no use in them doing that. They don't get quote unquote paid to do it. Now your flights are being delayed or your flights are being canceled because the workers there are not being paid to do the job. So what reason do they have to stay there? All right, and the longer and longer, like I said, this shutdown lasts, the more and more things it affects. All right, and the more and more of the effects the consumers feel. Okay, because that's where it's coming to, man. That's the point it's coming to, where people are just gonna be doing that. Understand? Look, it might get so bad, man. It's gonna the 911, all these different agencies, man. They're not even gonna be hearing it anymore. You know, guess what, man? When you mess with people's money, all right, or their means of feeding their family, they get crazy, man. Okay, you got people who depend on the government for checks to get medication, okay, or to get whatever it is that they need. So what happens when they're not receiving that? A lot of people are just gonna start rioting. Okay, they're gonna start going crazy because of what? They're not gonna be trying to hear it. They're like, yo, I gotta feed my family. And if you guys are not gonna provide me with the funds needed, I'm just gonna go take what I need. You know, there's a lot of things that the government funds, all right, that affects your lives. America is a corporation, man, and everything is transaction based. Okay, so when that money stops circulating and everything comes to a standstill, people's lives are gonna get tough, man. It's gonna get rough, and that's why. And really, these elites are behind it, because with that they can push for the chip. Hey, if you guys do, if so, okay, that's fine. If people don't want to work at airports, we'll have machines do it. That way, you're not having somebody look at your passport or check your ticket. No, it's a chip. You get your chip scanned, cool. Now you're good to go. If not, well, hey, you ain't going nowhere. You see how they set it up, but that's what it's gonna come down to, man. And it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Even if somehow, some way they come to an agreement, which I highly doubt it. All right, and they able to open the government again, it's not gonna stop the prophecies of the Most High from the prophecies the Most High has set in place from coming to hit. And those prophecies are really judgment for this place. Then by this place I mean America, man. Let me get a quick precept. All right, this is Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, which is what? Here, primarily America, okay, aka the daughter of Babylon, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Because you have Israelites, which are of the house of Jacob, descendants of Jacob, children of Israel, who are of the elect that are living in America. Okay, the prophets, the 1/3, the elect. Okay, and in different parts of the world. But the Most High is not going to destroy the whole house of Jacob, which you have a lot of Israelites, 2/3 primarily in America, and they're going to be destroyed along with America. Okay, but the Lord is going to destroy it from off the face of the earth, not only with nuclear missiles, but from the inside out. Okay, things are going to get hellish out here, man. Okay, America's a corporation, man, and it's transaction based. Okay, so when transaction is halted, man, things start to go bad. Okay, things start to go bad, man. Okay, and watch when people get into that mindset of, look, I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm not doing this anymore, blah blah. It's gonna get bad. All right, things are gonna get rough. Things are gonna get tight. They're gonna start cutting people, laying people off for their jobs, and a lot of people are not expecting it. So what are you gonna do when you go to work and they tell you that we don't need you anymore? You know, and now you're looking for a job just like everybody else, and now what? You know, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be, but you still gotta pay your bills. Hey, so all hell's about to break loose in America, man. All right, and around the world, man. But America's gonna feel it like never before. Okay, which matter of fact, I ended off with that precept. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So that day, that time of Jacob's trouble is going to be crazy, so bad that nothing on the earth has ever been like it. All right. But who is that he that elect, all right, of the nation of Israel shall be saved out of it, shall be protected, shall be provided for, like the Lord said. Okay. So, hey, that's what's coming. I believe that's in Isaiah 65th chapter. You can read that. All right, tells you how the Lord is going to provide for his servants, you know. But, hey, that's what's coming, man. All right, that's why we keep watching and we keep praying for fewer days. All right, because ultimately the downfall of this kingdom, all right, the destruction of this place is the introduction, all right, of the kingdom of heaven. And that's what we're looking for. So I hope this was edifying to the elect. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, and Shalom.